Cut. Hi, Gareth here and I'm a sex worker. Today I would like to tell you about Erotic Nuru massage. It origins from Japan and the more defined by those characteristic movements of gliding one body over another with big amount of oil or another lubricant, for example body milk or body lotion. And start to discuss about it, I would like with introducing with those parts that you can find in this sensual experience. First one is greeting. When you meet the person with whom you may do this massage. First, like persons walk into the room, you stand or sit in front of each other, facing each other, and doing these tantric movements from the center of the body till the very ends of the limb, and going maybe through the fingers and touching fingertips as well, and going backwards or maybe from the other side of the limb. Like if you went from the outer side, you may went back from the inner side, and doing this way like whole body maybe a few times with gentle touch, maybe touching those erogenic areas that person may have. After these movements, you may guide the person slightly touching their shoulders to turn around. Person may get this information non-verbally, or you may actually tell them please turn around, or just walk around them and get access to their back. Then doing the same movements from the shoulders down and up from the back. Then introducing the person to the mat where they can lay down on their stomach. In this situation, when person finally lay down on your verbal offer to lay them down, or just guiding their shoulders and slightly showing the way you want them lay down, you put, or you may find the other sign that you would like to show the person that will inform them about you switching from one part of massage to another. In my situation, it's putting the palms on the line of the symmetry of the person, doing some few techniques, breathing techniques, and at the same time making those impulses with whole body, slightly then going up and starting doing the other elements that you would like to do next. And this way will happen as the second part, as the third part, and then as well. So person will have the sign to be guided by and feel the connection with you. After this movement, I may put hand down and pour a warmed up oil or just a lotion, just cold oil. Anyway, always I would like to recommend to pour it down on your palm first, for two reasons. First, it may be too cold, it may be too warm. Second of all, it will communicate the person that you are the source of all those sensual experiences. So it wouldn't be like from the thin air, from nowhere, something pours on your skin. No, it will be going from the other person's palm. After you pour it down, you smear it around and may start those classical relaxational massage technique. In classical way, it means you start from the distant places towards the center of the person's body, to the heart. So from the feet to the knee, to the side, to the butt cheeks, to the dorsal area, to the shoulders, then to the palms, elbows, forearms, to the shoulders back, and to the neck. In northern way, I may prefer sometimes to do as well. It's on the opposite direction. And I would like to mention that for some people it's better to start from distant places and slowly gain their trust. In some situations, person already want to be relaxed by massaging their shoulders or their neck. So it very depends on the person. Sometimes it's important if person is hyper aroused, has a high blood pressure. It suggests to use actually a northern way, that means from the center of the body to the distant places as feet and palms. After you've done those parts, you may move on with actual Nuru specific movements that consist of gliding movements. The classical basic one is a cat wave, as it can be called in dancing. Your partner's body lays down like this, and the first point is going with your shoulders, then chest area, then stomach, then pelvis, slightly gliding upwards in the same back direction, meaning pelvis, stomach, chest, shoulders, and ending with the arms. And showing once again in dynamics, it means arms first, gliding towards, then shoulders, then chest, then stomach, then pelvis, then gliding upwards movements. Sometimes it's important to slightly glide in here because it stimulates person's intimate areas, and in the backwards. Here you can try to stimulate a little bit intimate areas with your hands. The other way around, you may do that switching to the position on the back. So moving here and there. So from lower parts of body of the person upwards and downwards, upwards and downwards. After doing this, you may do some more intense manual massage of intimate areas of the person to get bigger arousal, and this way you may introduce them to this need to turn around on their back. If person get very aroused, they actually may be so excited they actually won't turn around by themselves, and this way you may slightly diverse in congruence with person's preferences, because if it's a more active person, I'll give you some model, you may go more into teens, more into deeper places, like more into genital area, then crotch area, yeah? If it's more passive person that enjoys crotch area stimulation, you may go in there. If persons start to bend up their butt cheeks upwards, their pelvis upwards, they may actually enjoy it. The other reason can be they actually have an erection and they won't have space for their equipment. So you may watch out for the person's preferences, because some persons don't like their crotch area being touched in anyhow, and some enjoy it. If person enjoy it, they may go from this position, then go in something like this, and then go actually in normal doggy style, and give you a full access to their crotch area. Okay, and if person didn't went even this way, and they were pretty calm but probably aroused to this point, you as well put the hands on the symmetry of their body on their dorsal area and do some breathing techniques. Yeah, if you do it my way, then you slightly guide person their shoulders with your hands to turn around. Person maybe without words will understand what you want from them and will turn around. This way you as well put the hands down on the person and slightly upwards. Put maybe some oil on your hands as well. And this way you may actually go with bigger attention on the chest area, abdominal area a little bit, and those thighs. After you made those classical relaxation movements on the person's body that you may find turtles on, you may introduce those classical Nuru movements, the basic cat as well, cat wave as I call it, and always end with the hands. This way I may show you with equipment. So, once again, and here you actually may use more energy and do stuff like this. Very important to not put all your weight on the person and hold yourself on your arms, but still massage person's body. These movements of your abdominal area on person's genitals may lead to the orgasm, and this can be named also massage, or you can do it in other ways. For example, mermaid style, open mermaid, slightly maybe lock with your legs, you can lock it and do this. Other way around, you may do the same cat but in the perpendicular placement this way, and it's very sensual as well. Other way is about riding, and riding can be done face to face. This means this way, up and down, or side to side. So this movement or this movement. Riding back to the face of the person will be this way. And those movements as well very much enough to lead to the orgasmic feelings. You can do some twerking here, you can do some this way as well if you enjoy it. After those Nuru stuff, you may go into lingam or nori depending on the person's equipment or gender, and it means manual massage of intimate areas of person to the full sexual satisfaction. And classical lingam movement is done like this. You can do as well so many ways you can find on the internet, like open lock, closed lock. Some people do like edging a little bit, edging stuff. You can do this way, that imitates vagina. Other way around, you can start some very basic stuff as well, and it can lead to the oral sex, to the other sex if you want to. After a person ejaculates or has their orgasm, you may lay down side to the person, or you may sit next to the person, and you put probably your hands on the person, maybe some tantra movements as well. And then after those tantra movements, you put your palms on the person. Oops. And this gives the person signs that you actually end the session or the experience. Very important is at the end of the experience to be not touched by person, like don't have the physical contact. So it will communicate to the person that they actually are in this situation of information that time is to inform that you want something else, that you want, for example, cuddles or touch, or you want to other experience as well, or just to gather the person's thoughts and find what they want, like do they want to go to the shower or do they want to continue. And after that moment, then person can actually have this moment to relax and to get a rest after those intense emotions that orgasm brings. You may introduce person to the towels, for example, to the napkins, to get this all the mess that was made by oil and other liquids. Maybe give some hug, and on this you can call it an end. So basically that's it on the Nuru massage. I may go into some more details later, but so far I covered all the foundation. So I wish you have a nice evening and good luck with all the journey about sensual experiences. See ya!